Let's welcome Andrei Pogoreltsev. He's the CTO of Super Protocol, and he will show you how this all works, actually. So yeah, please, Andrei, go on.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our hands-on workshop. My name is Andrei, and I'm CTO of Super. With over 20 years of experience, I specialize in decentralization, cloud, confidential computing, and high-load systems. Today, with support from our engineer Vlad, I will show you how to use Super and securely process sensitive data using the AI assistant as our example. This assistant ensures completely confidentiality with all data remaining strictly under the user's control, eliminating any possibility of data leakage. We will run this AI processing in a self-sovereign, verifiable, and confidential environment. The best part is that you don't need to be an expert in confidential computing to do it yourself. The workshop will last about 45 minutes, with time for questions at the end. Feel free to ask anything in the comments as we proceed. And before we start, I'm curious to know what you hope to learn today. Please share your thoughts in the comments as well. So, our plan for today is cover 4 main areas. First is introduction to Super, an overview of our protocol, the challenges it addresses, and our confidential marketplace. Then, live demonstration, how to deploy AI text generation web UI. Then we move to introduction to Trusted Loader, our unique solution, which plays a crucial role in both Super and your practical work. And the last section is Q&A. I would also like to thank NVIDIA Confidential Computing team for providing H100 bare metal through NVIDIA Launchpad. We have already onboarded it to Super as one of our compute offers and will be using in today's demonstration. So now let's dive in. Currently, the AI market is rapidly expanding with a wide variety of solutions becoming available. Many of these are public and centralized, lacking full confidentiality. Besides well-known players, numerous startups are offering alternative approaches and AI models. Some develop open source models, while others focus on decentralization and enhanced privacy protection. This approach allows users to manage AI tasks locally without the need to transfer data to remote servers. The decentralized architecture not only improves data security through distributed storage and cryptographic techniques, but also enables permissionless access to AI models and algorithms. This setup promotes a fair and auditable way to deploy AI solutions across various sectors. However, there are times when local resources might not be enough, or you might not have access to a model's code. In these cases, a solution that is secure, scalable, and maintains the full confidentiality of your operations is crucial. This is exactly where Super Protocol comes in. It provides all necessary capabilities to ensure secure and confidential AI processing. So, what is the Super? It's a confidential and self-sovereign AI cloud and marketplace governed by smart contracts. On Super, you can easily deploy scalable AI solutions. For each task, an isolated confidential virtual machine is created. Our code is hosted on GitHub, and it will become completely open source once we turn to full production, or what we call the mainnet in the Web3 community. And the model execution engine is already fully open source and available on GitHub, so you can check its hash yourself. During execution, our Trusted Loader component verifies all hashes and the integrity of the entire task. In addition to its cloud capabilities, Super offers a confidential marketplace. So I will demonstrate it to you. There are 4 types of services on our marketplace: solutions, data, including models, of course, storage, and compute clusters. The platform is designed for AI models and datasets, making it ideal for deployments. This opens up new opportunities for collaboration and monetization of models and data. Models owners can easily upload their models to the marketplace, specify terms of use, set usage restrictions, and share them with other participants. Beyond the web marketplace, Super also provides a command line interface tool, which simplifies managing orders, data, and provider interactions. For today's demo, for better clarify, we'll use both the CLI and web interface, depending on our specific needs. Now that you have a brief overview of Super, let's move to the second part of our workshop, the practical demonstration, where we'll deploy an AI personal assistant using the text generation web UI. First, I'll give you a visual overview of the components using the web interface. Then I'll demonstrate how to deploy them using the CLI right here in real time. So first, in data section, we choose the AI model we want from this available. And we can add it to our order. So next, we'll select the solution that will run our model. And this time, it will be text generation web UI. We can also add it to the order. Each offer, by the way, each offer has a unique ID number. And we will need this number in future for CLI using. Also, we need storage. And we can select a computer cluster. Currently, the H100 is available in private preview. So I'll conduct the demo using our staging environment. Think of staging environment as a practice area. It's where we test everything to ensure it works perfectly before we make it available more broadly. Additionally, since this engine generates a web page for interactive access, Super enables the creation of secure tunnel. I'll be launching this through our Tunnels launcher. To run this model, we first need to configure some parameters. We will deploy the model using CLI. So let's switch to CLI then. Yes, thank you. You can find a detailed instruction on how to configure and install it in our publicly available documentation. And to save time, we already configured these settings and uploaded. And I uploaded my LLM model to decentralized storage. Next, to set up the launch, we need 3 JSON files. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. First of them is access to the model in the decentralized storage. Yeah. The second one is model settings, where we can customize the model's character, greeting, and its operating mode. And the last one is Tunnels launcher configuration, where we specify the composition of the order for the text generation web UI with tunneling. And let's edit it. Okay, for today, let's select the 69th compute offer. Thank you. And 70th for text generation web UI offer. And we also will use the downloaded model as our data source. There you can see it. So let's save it. And once we have these files, we have to pack them into a tar gz archive. Let's pack, yeah. And then upload it to the decentralized storage using our CLI host. Now, as it's done, let's create an order to deploy the LLM web UI server using the Tunnels launcher. So now order is creating through the blockchain, and our CLI tool publishes transaction into blockchain. Oh, thank you. Order is created, and let's switch over to the web marketplace, which provides a convenient way to view the execution results. Thank you. Yeah, here we see my orders, and we just created a new one. Deploying the order typically takes about 10 minutes, but to save time, I've already created the same order in advance. The deployment order I previously initiated to launch the model has been successfully completed. And I will use order key to get access to the results and get web address of the deployed solution. Okay. Yeah. As you can see, we have created a web server with a temporary domain. Additionally, there are orders in place for setting up a confidential tunnel, which ensures that the information transmitted is secure and cannot be intercepted. In addition, the model engine provides each user with a unique individual session. This means that interaction with the model and the results of the work are completely isolated for each individual user, which provided an additional level of privacy. Let's open our model. Yeah. Okay, and I will increase font. Yeah, okay. So as you can see, the LLM AI model is loaded and running there. So let's ask a question. For example, tell us about New York. Yeah, now it's answering. So the Super protocol guarantees a fully verifiable launch of the order, including all data and applications. Also, anyone interested can view the privacy quotes, which is encoded in base 64. I will show you how to get quotes of our order. Just add quotes at the end. Yeah, now you can see. There are quotes there are two quotes. First for Tunnel's launcher, and the second for LLM engine. This approach to running AI models through the Super protocol provides high levels of security, privacy, and personalization. The platform takes care of complex technical aspects, which allows us to focus on just choosing model, setting up the interaction interface, and analyzing the results. Moreover, built-in encryption mechanisms and isolated user sessions protect confidential data from unauthorized access. So with that, we have now successfully completed the deployment of the LLM. It was easy. Let's move to our third part of the workshop and discuss our trusted loader. Okay, I will show you now documentation. Yeah. So as Mike explained in his NVIDIA speech today, a trusted execution environment, T, serves as a secure enclave. Each T device generates a pair of keys for asymmetric encryption and creates a signed loader block with a public key inside the confidential environment, and then publish this block on the blockchain. Everybody can verify this, including providers and customers. They can verify these signatures of the block, encrypt their data using this public key. And be sure that only the confidential loader can decrypt these parameters, decode solutions and data, and accept additional inputs for the solutions. Additionally, each encrypted parameter contains hashes that verify the integrity of the solution and data before execution in the T. This way, the trusted loader mechanisms of Super protocol ensures secure transfer of data and solutions and guarantees their correct execution within the T. This setup creates a reliable and confidential environment for any computation. It's important to note that the trusted loader code will be completely open source, and anyone can verify and match the report hash. This ensures transparency and trust to the system. allowing community to verify the reliability and security of the super protocol's trusted loader mechanism. So we're moving on, and let me also explain how to gain access to super. So to do this, you just need to open our website, and click sign up. Then in documentation, you need to fill out our testnet participation form. Currently, Super is a public preview, or as we call it in the Web3 community, public testnet. It means that anyone can access Super protocol and test how to launch solutions and models. We will be providing public access to GPU resources in near future. For now, they are available by prior agreement. So let's recap 5 key points before we open up for questions. First, Super Protocol is a confidential and self-sovereign AI cloud and marketplace governed by smart contracts and powered only by confidential computing. Then, our confidential AI marketplace offers a secure platform for deploying your models and datasets, and an ideal place for collaboration and monetization of your sensitive model and data. Also, our trusted loader mechanism ensures that all data and applications are securely verified and unmodified. This is how our trusted loader protects the integrity of your operations. I've demonstrated how easy it is to launch AI LLM solution on Super. You can do the same. Just sign up and start testing your solutions or models on Super. So let's move to your questions. Please write them in comments, and I'll read aloud some of them of most interesting and answer. Okay. Will there be a confidential report of the launch? Yeah. Thank you. This is a good question. Yeah. We will generate a report within a confidential environment, and it will contain hashes of all launched components. Anyone can verify its signature and make sure that the task is working correctly. Who has access inside confidential processing? Yeah, thank you for your question. This is a good question too. While working, no one has access to the confidential environment. When the confidential environment is created, a hardware key is generated that encrypts all memory of the secure enclave, and the processor hides all operations. In addition, all data is encrypted, and within the confidential environment, all operations are done with encrypted disks. The key to the disk is provided by our trusted loader, which attests and verifies each order. Very good question. How are you better than AWS? Thank you for your question. And from a cloud perspective, Super specialized in confidential computing and decentralized infrastructure. Unlike AWS, Super manages all data and operations in a self-sovereign, verifiable, and completely confidential environment. This approach not only enhances the security and privacy of the sensitive data, but also eliminates concerns like unauthorized account access and unnecessary admin access.
There's also a question about SAP system. Can you see it?
No, could you read it?
Do you use SAP high performance analytic appliance?
I don't see it.
Anyway, you can answer just like this.
Yeah, I see a question about GPU. The last one. Okay, I will answer about GPU question. Could you write me in this question? Then the previous question I will answer it too. Okay, speaking about GPU, the question is if GPU resources are not available yet? And what do you use on testnet? This is a very good question. Thank you. And we are currently using CPU on testnet, but in the private preview, we provide access to GPU. I believe that soon anyone who wishes to use GPU when testing their models or solutions on the testnet will be able to do so. Moreover, you can already test them on CPU, as the deployment process for models on GPU will be the same. I'm a model owner. How to get paid for its use? Very good question. Could you open my demonstration, please? I will show you on Marketplace. Have you opened? Yeah, and please be it larger. Do it larger, please. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, there are offers from model owners here. And for example, if we open any offer, we can see pricing area. And here we can see that this provider set terms of use for his model. So in this case, we can specify terms of use of model and specify of its using. Also, we can specify restrictions for this model. For example, we can allow only some solutions to run our model, and Super Protocol will guarantee it by using through the trusted loader mechanism, as I told before. Yeah, the question is, do you use SAP HANA as a technological platform? No, we don't use this platform. We use this own platform because we're expert in confidential computing more than maybe 10 or 15 years, and we created our own platform. Okay, what are the questions?
There's also a question: who is the provider of video cards and storage?
Very good question. Thank you. Yeah, anyone who owns a confidential video card or CPU can be provider. Speaking about storage, we connected decentralized storage to Super Protocol, and all data and models, they are stored encrypted in these storages. So speaking about storages, it's not about confidentiality, yeah, but speaking about GPUs and CPUs, anyone can provide their hardware to Super Protocol and become provider, and get, of course, monetization of it. What do you mean? No admin access. Very good question too. Thank you. It means that in usual clouds there are admins, and maybe to organize, to manage your system, you should to provide admin rights to your system to somebody maybe, and everything works not in confidential mode. But speaking about Super Protocol, it's self-sovereign, and everything works inside the confidential area. So nobody get access, including host owner, and you don't need to admin it.
Does it look like it's all questions, right?
Yeah.
Seems like you've answered all the questions.
Yeah, thank you. By the way, could you share my last
Sure.
Last page. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, because there are some useful links. Okay, this is the end of our workshop. In conclusion, I would like to thank again Mike O'Connor and the entire NVIDIA team for providing the computation resources for this workshop and for being a great partner in all the aspects of our journey. Stacy, Cyberfund, and the entire hosting team, thank you for giving us this opportunity. And of course, a big thank to all participants. I look forward to seeing you on Super. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Andrei. There's also a couple of questions that are there, but maybe you can answer them in the chat if you want to. So we'll also...
Yeah, I see that Nuclear already answered about GPU. There's a question about GPU. Yeah, and any H100 and next models of NVIDIA, because NVIDIA is focused now on creating confidential GPUs because it's maybe main theme of our last year, yeah, nowadays. Okay, thank you.
Great, thanks so much. Thanks so much for the entire guide into Super Protocol system. And also thank you for the first session to your colleagues from Super Protocol and NVIDIA. Thank you so much, Andrei.
Thank you.